Your first potential new friend. Information about your stay, administrative matters and organizational matters. Then you'll have a chance to hear about the library, Poloników, the Center for Polish Language and Culture, and then the students will welcome you on behalf of students. There are quite a few of you, but don't worry, those are not all your potential friends, there are more. There are around 350 students who started in the first semester, so they're your potential friends. And there are also 44,000 local students, so that's a large group of potential friends. You'll have the whole semester to experience Warsaw at the University of Warsaw. First, we're going to give you a short taste of what the University of Warsaw looks like and feels like, just a short film, 2 minutes of your time, and then we'll dive into the administrative matters. First point of contact at the university, and I'm just one member of the international office. All of my colleagues are either here or back at the office organizing things for your stay. So let me introduce the ones who are here, the ones I can spot. First of all, you've all had to sign a learning agreement, and in your learning agreement there is the institutional Erasmus coordinator, and that's the head of the office, Ms. Sylvia Salamon. She's right here with us as well. If you are here with a bilateral or governmental scholarship, mostly from Eastern Europe, that would be Katarzyna Kozdra, and she's right there in the back. I'm just giving you the names of the people so you know the face of the email, because you probably already received a lot of emails from my colleagues spamming you before your arrival. Another colleague of mine is Angelika Dudek. If you're an Erasmus student from Spain or France, or if you're a visiting student, she's your contact person. If you're an Erasmus student from Germany, Austria, Switzerland, United Kingdom, Ireland, or Italy, my colleague Marta Szugajew is your contact person. If you're an Erasmus student from the Netherlands, Belgium, Norway, Liechtenstein, or Iceland, I'm your contact person. But if you're an Erasmus student from anywhere else in the world, that would be Sylwia Niewójt. She is a very hard-working person. That's why she has most of the countries covered. But in terms of the numbers, the largest groups of incoming Erasmus students are from Italy, Spain, Germany, Turkey, and then all the countries following. And I see one of my more colleagues, but she disappeared. Okay, so you'll have a chance to meet us all later on. We are in 2 rooms. If you're an Erasmus student from anywhere, it's room number 22. The same thing goes for visiting students. If you're a visiting student, it's also room number 22. If you're here on a bilateral scholarship, governmental scholarship, then you should go to room number 24. And the International Relations Office is located in the Casimir Palace, which is the building right behind us. It's the rectorate as well. We are located on the second floor. The second floor, rooms 22 and 24. And now something that's quite important for our future relationship, and that's the opening hours. We're open Monday to Thursday, 9:30 until 2. During that time, we're there, we're available, we try to be as helpful as possible. And on Friday, we're closed. It doesn't mean that we are not working, it means that we are preparing documents, doing projects, taking care of all the documents which are related to your mobility. So Monday, Thursday, 9:30 to 2, we are open, we're friendly, we're helpful. After that, that's no longer the case. The reason why Friday is in red, because if it's an emergency, a big emergency, a lot of blood, of course will help. But if it's a learning agreement, it might be an emergency for one person, but it's not an emergency for the world. So unfortunately, real emergencies only. The first thing that you would like to do is the electronic student card. There are several reasons for that, but in order to obtain your student card, first of all, you have to provide us with your photo. And this seems to be a very difficult task. Please don't feel bad if several of your photos were rejected. Unfortunately, that's the case with a lot of students. The photo has to be a proper photo for a document, a photo that you would use for your passport or your national. The desk will be open all this week, even on Friday. The office will be closed, but the info desk will be open so you can then collect your student card. It will be open until February 21st, every day, every working day. So there you can collect your cards and ask questions, and if you can't get the answer to your question there because we need to check something in the system or look in your documents, then you'll be asked to go to the office. This is the procedure how to get the student card, but there is also a reason why you would like to have the student card. First of all, you'll have a 50% discount on public transportation. Once you get the card, you go to any kiosk or a ticket machine, you buy the ticket, and we recommend getting the 3-month ticket, 3-month student ticket, because then it's the cheapest. And then you can upload it onto the student card. Then the first time you use public transportation, you touch the validator and the card is active. So get your student card and buy the ticket, activate it, and then you're set for whatever duration you choose. If, hopefully it doesn't happen, but if you ever lose your card, then you have to come back to us, apply for the new card, and the procedure is the same for the whole thing. And the student card also gives you access to computer labs and the library. And we'll talk later about the library because we would really like you to use the library. This whole week, the rest of this week, and the beginning of next week is the orientation week. And you got in your welcome packs the schedule of the orientation week. There are 3 types of events during this time. The first one is the visits to the library. We would really like you to go to the library now to see what possibilities are there, what resources you can use, because it's not just the books that are there, there are also online journals. Later on when you're preparing essays or studying for your exams, it's very good to know how to easily access it and to have this knowledge from the start. It's also worth going there because it's just a beautiful building with a rooftop garden, so for the pleasure of just seeing the building as well. There are several tours, and a lot of you have already registered because you received emails from us. There are 2 changes. First of all, one change from your welcome packs, something that's not visible on in the welcome packs, is a new group which will be on Friday at 2:15. Because we have a lot of interest and a lot of students who are asking for groups this week. If you haven't managed to register for a group yet, for a visit to the library, then there will be a visit available on Friday the 14th, as well as on Tuesday at 11 and at 1 o'clock. So you can go to the website of the International Office, click on the orientation week, and then follow the instructions to register. You will receive an email with a reminder on which group you registered for so that you are there. The departure place for the tours of the library, it's the entrance to the Casimir Palace. So the building where the IRO is located, it's on the ground floor. Someone will be there to meet you and take you to the library. So you'll have, because the library is about a 5-minute walk from here, so someone will take you to walk with you to the library and then leave you with the guide to have the tour of the library. The second type of event is the tour of the main campus. because we would like you to get the information about where everything is located in terms of the facilities for those who are studying here, but also because this university is over 200 years old and has a lot of history of the university, history of the city and of the country. So it's a good idea to get this information at the start of your stay, especially if you'll have friends visiting or family visiting later on, so you can become guides around the university in Warsaw as well. So there are several tours. If you haven't registered yet, there's a tour available on Monday at 10 o'clock, and there are still places there. So you also go to the website of the International Office, click on the Orientation Week and register. All of you should have received an email with your login to USOS Web. Can you put your hand up if you have not registered and not received an email with your login to USOS Web? Okay, one hand, that's something to be cleared out after the meeting, so please contact the person responsible for you at the IRO to start clear it out. But everyone else should have already tried accessing USOS Web. I hope that you've done that. Have you already seen the inside of the USOS Web? Can you put your hand up if you've managed to register, to actually enter the system? Okay, that's encouraging. Most people actually manage to enter the system. You also received an email with the registration for courses. And I hope that you already started registering for courses, and some of the registrations are open at some faculties. Some registrations might already even be closed. Well, that's one instance, but don't worry, you'll still manage to sort it out. But because we know that course registration is something that is problematic, that's stressing you out in the beginning of your stay, tomorrow, starting at 1 o'clock, we will be available in this building, in room 116, to give you support. We will hold your hand while you register for your courses. Or we will tell you who can help you if we can't help you, because there are different systems for registering at different faculties. And there's one more thing that you will need to remember, and it's the temporary residence permit. When you stay in Warsaw, stay in Poland for more than 3 months non-stop, you should then register with the authorities and get the temporary residence permit. Information about this is all in your welcome pack, and there's a link to a website with the instructions how to do it. Those of you who are here on a visa, please check the conditions of your visa, because it might not be necessary for you to register and get the temporary residence permit. So check the conditions of your visa. And if you are here, if you're an EU citizen and you're staying for more than 3 months, you should register with the authorities and get the temporary residence permit. It's in your welcome pack. If you have questions, you can contact us later about this matter. Medical services. Hopefully you will not need them, but if you do, there is a clinic on campus. It is free of charge for holders of the European Health Insurance Card, and it is necessary to make an appointment. So first you have to go register with the clinic. It's located just by the main gate. You register with the clinic, make an appointment to see a doctor. There are English-speaking doctors there as well, so it's not a problem to have a visit. If you are here using some other kind of insurance, you don't have the European Health Insurance Card, then please check the conditions of your insurance, because you might be asked to pay and then get reimbursed, or your insurance company might have some contracts with local clinics. So if you're here using some other insurance, please check the conditions of your insurance. To use the clinic here on campus, you need to have the European Health Insurance Card, your student card to show that you're a student of the university, and some other proof of some national ID or passport. And now moving to your studies. First of all, the ECTS. All of you should have already prepared the learning agreement, the before mobility learning agreement. We understand that you might still need to do some changes to the learning agreement, but please remember that you should have up to 30 ECTS. There is no minimum number. Of course, you're expected to attend courses and have ECTS, but check the conditions of your home university regarding the minimum number of ECTS for your semester to be recognized back home. The learning agreement is the document that has to be prepared by every student, so please make sure that you've already taken care of this formality. And it's something that we want to have as a copy of your learning agreement, but it's not something for us. It doesn't really matter to us. It's something that matters to you, because this is a guarantee for you that courses that you take will be recognized back home. So it is in your best interest to have the learning agreement, and if changes occur in your study program, a professor cancels a class, there is some classes that overlap, please make sure to fill out the during mobility part of your learning agreement, so that your university is aware of the changes and that your studies here are recognized. And the during mobility part of the learning agreement, first of all, is prepared by you, yourself. We don't know what classes you want to take. We wouldn't want to organize your study program. We could offer you courses of physics and maybe you're not interested. So it is up to you to prepare the learning agreement. Then it has to be signed by you and by the Erasmus or the mobility coordinator at your faculty. So for example, if you're a student of law and you're preparing your during mobility learning agreement, you sign it and then you go to the Erasmus coordinator at the faculty of law and ask him to sign it. If you're a student of physics, you go to the coordinator at the faculty of physics. Because we cannot sign the document without the signature of the coordinator at the faculty, as only this person knows the study program and can guarantee that these courses will be offered. So even if you come to us, for the signature, we'll send you back to the faculty, because first it has to be signed by the coordinator there. We received some questions about EduRoam. I hope that you already tried using the Wi-Fi. The network's name is EduRoam. It's available on campus at the faculties and the dormitories. If you have EduRoam at your home university, you should be able to use it using your university's credentials. If not, then you can use it using your identity at the university. Your USOS web login, which was the 007 number, is the login that the username. You put this number, then at uw.edu.pl, and the password is the same as for the USOS web. So the EduRoam should be available at all the facilities of the university. Please try. If you have some problems, we'll direct you to people who can help you out. And now moving on to USOS, the most important word of today. USOS is the database of all the information of all the students, the professors, or the courses. Everything is in the system. And now you have access to the system through the USOS web, and you can see your schedules. So it now might seem as a big spider's web and slightly confusing to all of you, but don't worry, you'll manage to figure it out and register for the courses. There are several kinds of registration. First of all, at some faculties, you register yourself through the USOS web. For example, if you study at the faculty of, if you want to take courses from the faculty of Political Science and International Studies, you just go to their USOS web, you choose a course, you register, done. But if you study at the Faculty of Physics, you cannot register for courses there yourself. You have to contact the coordinator at the faculty, ask him to register, and he will register you to the course that you want to attend. You receive this information by email, and also on the website of the International Office, you can find a table with instructions how to register at different faculties. There's also another kind of registration that's available to everyone. It's a registration it's called token registration, and it's registration for foreign language courses. Foreign meaning other than Polish, something that's foreign to us. So if you want to take Spanish, if you want to take Swahili or Georgian, all those languages are available, but please be aware that if you would like to take an elementary course of Swahili, it will be taught in Polish, so that could be a double challenge. The elementary level courses would be taught in Polish, unless stated otherwise. Only at higher levels, the language of instruction will be the language that you're actually learning. So you can take one foreign language course per semester, one Polish language course, and we have representatives of the Polonikum, the unit that offers the courses of Polish, here with us today. They will tell you why it's useful to take courses of Polish and how to register. You can also take one sports class, and you have the schedule of registrations on the website of the International Office. Something that is worth remembering about a sports class is that if you register to a sports course, you're expected to attend it. And if you miss more than 2 classes, unfortunately on your transcript will say that you registered but did not pass. So your university will know that you didn't complete your volleyball course. So if you register for the sports class, please make sure that you attend, because otherwise it will appear on your transcript. The transcript of records is a document which will be generated at the end of your stay. Now it seems a very long time away, but when you're having fun, time flies. So just to let you know that this is something that you have to remember before the end of your mobility experience. First of all, only the courses that you are registered for in USOS will appear on your transcript. So if you take some Swahili course, pass it, but are not registered for it in the system, nobody will ever know. So what you should do is make sure that you are registered for all the courses you're attending. And then at the end of your stay, we will take care of preparing your transcript. You'll just have to come back to the international office before you leave. So everyone has to visit us in the beginning of their stay, at the end of their stay. So please make sure that you're registered for all the courses. If you're having trouble with registering for some course, you have questions regarding the course offer of a particular unit, please contact the coordinator of the unit that offers the course in question. So for example, if you're a student of biology, but you're really interested in a course in geography, and you have some questions about this course, then contact the coordinator in geography, because they'll be able to tell you more about the course in question. So I think that this might have been a lot of information, but all of it is in your welcome pack or on the website of the International Office. We are available for you after the meeting at the info desk in our office or by email. So if you have any questions at this time, please don't hesitate to contact us. We will be happy to answer. We know that right now you might be overwhelmed with the information and the procedures and all that you have to do, but don't worry, it's not that bad. You will sort it out. Everyone sorts it out and survives. In your welcome pack, you'll find a lollipop. It's Valentine's Day, and it's also to sweeten up your procedures in the beginning of your stay. Now we will go to the other parts of the information meeting. First, starting with the library. I was very happy to see the interest in the library tours. The first initial tours that we opened were all booked within the first maybe 3 days. So we opened new groups. We really recommend that you go to the library to check it out now, because later on it might come in handy, and then it might be too late to learn all the.
You like having this type of argument, feel free to approach my office time. But this is the most important thing for you as a summary. We provide you with so many different things, also with some credits, because we know that in some of the cases people are joining our offer because of that. And you can also get some certifications depending on the type and your expectations. So we will help you with that and give you all the information you need. It's not only about Polish language, Polish instruction. This is also about Poland, as I said. Mostly in Polish, but some are in English, obviously. We need to use this. But very often, especially if you are registered for the online courses, you can see some of them conducted by myself in the program. We are very open for some other languages just to communicate with students. So actually the limitation is my knowledge of foreign languages. And basically that's how we work. As Clementina said, if you want to start your Polish adventure, we will provide you with some instruction in some other languages too. But we are trying to force you to learn and speak po polsku as fast as possible. Sometimes this is an easy path, but sometimes you need to put some effort into it. Everything depends on your learning styles, but also on some other things like, instructions. We are having a very nice cooperation with the Ethnographic Museum of Warsaw, and please expect some events we will organize. Just like the Easter meeting, which is going to be announced once we learn about their availability. And some other events are organized by the following group of our students. Everything is basically sent to you by your teachers, not only by your teachers, but also, if you like our Facebook profile, then you get some faster access to the information.
Hi, I would like to just mention that all of those extra workshops and activities, you don't have to register for them through the USOS. Then if teacher informs you about that workshop or game boards which we will organize, it's just free of registration.
Yeah. So this is a good thing, but also on the other hand, you won't get any credits for that. But we think that meeting some other people, some other Polish guys in Warsaw, and also some Polish guys, is actually the value. So this is what we call networking, right? That's how you get your friendships worked
some stuff in the Polonicum. And as you, if you need ECTS points, but as I know you need them. Registration by USOS, the token registration is USOS UL, this is the name of the server, it's USOS UL, this is the token registration, and it's obligatory to register for Polish language course or lecture. After February 26th, it's not possible to unregister, but it's still possible to register. We will open registration again, or you can come to the Polonicum office and we'll do it manually. It's possible. Then you have to just can do it face to face. Yes.
This is a very important information, ladies and gentlemen, because very often I'm approached by the students about the possibility of being unregistered from the class. We need to make certain financial decisions. Also, one of them is how many groups we open and how many possible students we can welcome in the Polonicum. So once the decision is made, I'm responsible for all the matters and finance, right? So this is, we can say, a business decision. So choose your classes wisely, and please remember that this is like a deadline for being unregistered. However, once you have your schedule set and you know exactly what's going on, then you can also come to the Polonicum and ask about availability, because sometimes students just drop the courses before the deadline. Some possibilities open, and you can still find your place also with your friends in the Polonicum. All right. So we are very open, and actually we are just seeing people who want to take our classes anytime, sometimes even in April or May. If you know your language and you can pass your examination, we'll try to help you. But not every time, so don't look at what I just said as a promise that, one day before the examination, you can just save your life. No. We'll try to help, but just give us a chance of helping you, which means just stop doing this stuff somehow not, all right? But we are very positive about your wise decisions.
And now I would like to ask you for attention. After that meeting, please check the step-by-step instruction and find our offer in the USOS and register for Polish language course or lecture in Polonicum. That's important. Just do it after that meeting. Thank you.
You haven't done it before, of course, because this is also a condition. And of course, we told you about us, our Facebook. That's the way it is. That's the way it is. And so, we got 3 of these for the fastest students who will send me to this email address of mine after the presentation is over, because we are not done yet, all right? Send me an email with correct answers and drop those restricted, limited bags of the Polonicum and the University of Warsaw. Feel free to do it if you want to. If you don't want to do it, I do hope that I will see you one day or read an information from you, because this is actually a pretty popular email address of the University of Warsaw. Thank you so much. Thank you for having us, and good luck and a nice day in Warsaw.
Questions seem quite hard, but hopefully someone will manage. I know I wouldn't. Now for the part where the students of the university will welcome you on behalf of the students. So this was the more official part with administrative matters. Now we are moving on to the students part. Probably most of you already heard about the Erasmus Student Network. How many of you have a mentor? Can you put your hand up if you have a mentor? Okay, and can you put thank you? And have you applied for a mentor and didn't get one? Okay, so after the meeting, it would be a good idea to find the girls from the ESN and discuss that. But you already experienced some of the ESN hospitality with the mentor program, and now the ESN of the University of Warsaw will give you more information about what they offer you during your stay here. The name might be Erasmus Student Network, but it's not just for Erasmus students. It welcomes all international students and local students as well who want to get involved. So even if you're not in Erasmus, be sure that the ESN is for you as well.
Hello. Hey, my name is Ola and I'm from the ESN, Erasmus Student Network, and I wanted to say welcome. After the official part, I want to say something more about your, let's say, free time here and the time after your classes. What can you do? And how can you learn and know Poland more? Poland, Warsaw, and local people. So yeah, this is our mermaid. I don't know if you know already, but this is the symbol of Warsaw. So yeah, as ESN, we are the biggest students' organization in Europe. And in Warsaw, we have 10 sections, but here at the university, we have 1. So you are students of ESN University of Warsaw. Just remember this thing for for upcoming events. So remember, we are from ESN UW, and we have a lot of sections here at University of Warsaw. So we have event, travel, tandem, sport, Polish or Polish, which is kind of something similar to Polonicum, but not so similar because we give you, let's say, maybe unofficial course, and we teach you like survival Polish for like shopping and so on, so on. That's just grammar.
Once you survive our classes, they will help you survive once again.
Like more vocabulary and so on, and classes are totally for free. We have also social Erasmus, culture, ESN card, which might be quite interesting for you, and exchangeability and mentor that you should know already. If you still don't have a mentor, write to us on Facebook or fill the forum through internet. Okay, so what do we organize? We organize pub quizzes, karaoke night, speed friendings, and so on, as tandem section. I'm sorry. As events, parties and so on, and social and exchangeability. Yeah, we have something like exchangeability is for you. If you're, let's say, maybe a handicapped student, or for like if you are a normal student, let's say, you can learn and you can get to know how the handicapped students are living here. And as a social Erasmus, we organize international classes in high schools, primary schools, and kindergartens, so you can join us. On 7th of March, we go to the kindergarten, so the event will be on Facebook very soon. As a culture, we organize, let's say, trips to museums, we organize Easter meetings, and Christmas meetings, and many other events. And of course, we have ESN band, so if you play on guitar or piano or you sing, you can join us as well. And we will have a concert probably in April, but you can join us now. And travel, as the name says, we organize trips. And sports, bowling, ice skating, and so on. Okay, so think about the ESN card. Do you know something about the ESN card? No. So this is the card that gives you a lot of discounts, for example, at bars and 4-hour trips, and probably the most important now that you have minus 15% of Ryanair's flights with 20 kilos of baggage for free. So you can, let's say, buy it online on card.esn.pl. and you can order delivery to our section, so it won't be a problem to pick it up. Okay, so you have some flyers in your welcome packs that says that we have pre-orientation week, we have orientation week, and one flyer about our organization, what we organize, if you don't remember after the meeting. So we have pre-orientation week for you that starts on Monday, let's say, but we have also a trip to Villanov Royal Garden on Saturday. But you have everything there, and you have everything on our Facebook as well. So yeah, we'll invite you for all the events we have. And one thing about Polish or Polish classes is that they're always on Wednesday. Yeah, always on Wednesday. And for today, we have a welcome meeting after party. But before the after party, we will have a speed friendly, so you can get to know each other in a really nice atmosphere. And after the speed friending, we have after party, and we will give you the free entrance tickets after the meeting. So just catch me or my friends; they are sitting here in the first line, and so we will give you the free entrance tickets. And yes, as I said, on Saturday we go to the Villanov to see the Royal Garden of Light. It's really magical. And so we will go to the Costume Museum. On Monday we invite you to the social discussion. We will talk about the employment, if I remember, in Europe, in our countries. So we are here also to know our, let's say, maybe problems and the main things that we have in our countries, in our cities, and at our universities. And then, probably the most, let's say, full week for you, orientation week, from 26th of February till 4th of March. You will have the evenings, almost for 2.5 weeks, you will have events for every day. And then here in the orientation week, you will have events every day, and then party during the evening. So yeah, this is our schedule for orientation week. So let's eat. We will eat pierogi. I don't know if you know pierogi already, but you have to try them. And then pub quiz, pub crawl, UW, University of Warsaw History, pub night, mouth painting, and vintage games. And yeah, we will go to Krakow. This is the best, let's say, trip. That's one of the trips that we organize, and you can book a spot for this trip just after the welcome meeting in our office. Yeah, and follow us on social media, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and our website. Yeah, we are also on Snapchat. And we have our playlist,
University of Warsaw. And on behalf of this organization, I would like to welcome you to the University of Warsaw once more. You may ask what we do, who we are, and what's going on with the University of Warsaw Students' Union. So I'm going to tell you something more about it. We, as the University of Warsaw Students' Union, we are the organization which is responsible for contact with the university officials, but that's not the only thing we do. We deal with many projects. So if you would like to explore students' life, learn new things, we are here to help you. We are here to organize things for you. And also, if you'd like to organize things yourself, you can come and join our sections. We have sections which deal with organizing events with external partners, so institutions outside the university. We do some things students for students. We have our section which is responsible for gathering discounts for you, because as a holder of the University of Warsaw Students Card, you are entitled to use our discount program. It's called UW Here, so UW and Here as it is in English. We have many discounts for places of entertainment, to cinemas, theaters, also some pubs and so on. So you're really welcome to use it. Not forgetting about our main events. So we do some workshops, trainings for students, also in English. We encourage you to take part in our sport tournaments. For example, UW Cup and UW Volley, so something for fans of futsal. So it's soccer in the sports hall, basically, and volleyball. But also anyone, we welcome anyone who's keen on sports, basically. If you're interested in gathering experience, once more we'll be really glad to welcome you in our sections. And the way to contact us is really simple, I guess. I hope you have our leaflets in your welcome bags. There you have our address of the offices. So basically we are in the same building as ESN office is, but one floor lower. So our office is in building in room 110. So you can get there some info. Also, we have our Facebook page, which is on which we publish posts both in Polish and English, so you can be up to date with the events and with the information we provide students with. But the only thing you have to do is just turn your English, your language settings into English. I encourage you to hit like under our Facebook page and be up to date with all the things are happening at the university and also within our organization. And I hope that the upcoming year, and the upcoming semester will be a great time here spent in Warsaw, and your stay will be an unforgettable one. Thank you very much and good luck.
Or tomorrow as well, and then next week. Even if you don't manage to give us your confirmation of arrival today, we will still confirm the 14th of February at the start if you are present at this meeting. So even if you come tomorrow, just tell us that you were present at the meeting, we'll confirm your arrival on the 14th. So today after 12:30 you can see us tomorrow, or the info desk will be on Friday. And this would be the administrative procedures taken care of. In case of questions, don't hesitate to approach us either after the meeting or at the office. Do we have a winner for the Polonicum contest?
Before I will tell you the names of the people who are the most successful in answering those questions, is there anybody who would like to take this risk of public answering the questions? Maybe? Irish people, great people? No? All right, so what do you think? When was the world's second oldest constitution, which was published Polish? Can I ask Ledo Nathan, please, to come here downstairs? because your answers were the best, so sorry, I have to do it publicly. He was the one who gave a correct answer for that. 1791, this is enough, but 3rd of May, so expect some celebrations because this is a part of the traditional year in Poland. The second answer is Ignacy Łukasiewicz, so hopefully you will pronounce that one day. The third was pretty tough because the man who did that actually moved from Poland, because there was no Poland at that time on the map of the world, to the US. He was actually a Polish-American businessman who did that. And his name is Kazimierz Żegleń. And Francesca Berardo, where are you? Francesca, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Please come to us. So she gave also a very good answer for that question. And the second largest Jewish city of that time, ladies and gentlemen, was Warsaw. The Second World War changed everything, but we won't forget that. And also at the Polonicum Center, we are extremely well educated to tell you the story about the past and about the beautiful diversity of this country from the past time and restoring diversity of the modern time. So I hope you will join us. And actually, there is also one more person who was giving very good answers, G. Masetai. However, I should pronounce this nickname. Where are you? And the first player to score 4 goals at that time for this type of tournament was Ernest Wilimowski, who was actually a Polish-German or a German-Polish before the Second World War time. So it's not only about the ethnic purity of this country, guys. Please remember that. We are remembering about all the shades of the history, which is also something you can find in the Polish language. So see you soon. Thank you so much.
Okay, so thank you very much. In case of questions, we are available around here or at the office after 12:30. If you have not paid for the student card, you can go pay now at the post office or bank, and we'll be happy to help you with your card later.
Guys, if you wanna take just like free entrance to party.